Hello, perceptive readers. It is about what we know. Do we not appreciate just how patient God is with us? We do appreciate it. And we learn from that patience, and yet we make progress as well. In all areas of our life, we make progress, some at faster pace than others. And I mean, as an individual yourself, certain projects, certain goals. Uh, I could go into other specifics that I'll just leave for you, that we just make progress, you see, and be patient at the same time. And then give you an example of knowledge and what we know and what we don't know, and sometimes why we may come up with a lot of brainstormed ideas, but those brainstorm ideas, and I mean good ones, still came from accumulation of knowledge over time at different rates. I stated, as you saw on my page, Jamespoeartistry.Online, uh, about how fast would it take to read 70 paragraphs. I stated paragraphs on purpose instead of pages, and I'm going to tell you why. It's something that's a bit of encouragement, but here's what I mean. Here it is. If you were to read 70 pages of information, now let's say you happen to be a secretary or somebody who makes a living from transcribing, from translation, things of that nature. Let's say, you might have this set meter, so to speak, of, okay, every page has at least what? Okay, 700 words on it. All right. 700 words. And so that's the way, you may end up uh, charging your fee. You see what I'm saying? Based on one page, a certain size font, and you place about 700 words on that page. Now, keep in mind that those 700 words, you see, still even would be broken into paragraphs. See, you see what encouragement about to come in there. So think about this now. If you had 700 words and then you had 70 pages, how long would that take for you to read those 70 pages? Well, see, this is based on, I guess, uh, their Italian, the average humans, at their different rates of speed of reading. But they said it would still take about 2.7 hours, 2.7 hours to read 70 pages. hmm And in reflection on that, you may be able to think about your favorite novel and maybe your not so favorite books that were still teaching you something about how to fix this or how to do that. You will notice that your speed increases when it is something that you enjoy reading and something that, hey, you're just trying to gather information from. You most likely have noticed that. But all the same, before you get to all or complete all 70 of those pages, you most likely realize you already read at least 70 paragraphs. See, before those pages within 2.7 hours, you see. Now, I'm sharing that with you, like I told you, as a bit of encouragement, because that's the way it is with us learning at times. You will have people who will gobble up a certain amount of information, and they'll gobble up a lot of it, and yet, and they can reference, I read this whole book here, or I read this whole book there, and it could have been in technical means and literary works and things of that nature. Now, they may have read, and I told you I'm just using this as an example. Now, they may have read 70 pages of all this information of over even 49,000 words. And yet you may have only read, 70 paragraphs that was really way less than that. Okay. And yet that knowledge, I guarantee you, that you gained in even those 70 paragraphs helped you out greatly. Helped you out greatly. And we read at different pace as well. And this is what I mean about with patience. You may have a person who already completed this task in this way, but you at least know the person who's coming behind this person or coming behind you or what have you, they will eventually get there the same way you got there. And think about this. We have to remember to keep patience for the person as they're going along at that pace as well for their journey. I hope you have a very nice day, perceptive reader. Take good care of yourself.